Good morning, everyone. Well, it's looking quite stormy in northwest Indiana early this afternoon, and unfortunately, it's looking increasingly likely that we could see a few severe storms as well. So let's get right to your hour-by-hour forecast, sponsored by NIPSCO. And we have been seeing some isolated showers and storms in the area early this morning. I think that's going to continue through the morning hours. Not a high chance of rain, but isolated activity out there, so got to mention it as a possibility for the morning commute. I will say a little bit better chance this morning of seeing some showers and storms in the southern part of the area than the northern part of the area. So a little bit better chance of a shower or thunderstorm in Newton or Jasper County than Lake Porter or LaPorte County. But what I want to highlight for everyone is the uptick that's likely going to begin around noon, possibly as early as noon. We're talking about a line of storms rolling in. And so what I particularly want to highlight right now in northwest Indiana is probably 1, 2, 3 o'clock storms likely in the region. Lots of heavy rain and lightning coming down, and the possibility for some damaging wind in particular, but also some hail. Got to mention that as a possibility as well. So look at 2 o'clock. We are covered in it. But jump ahead to 4 o'clock, still probably a lot of scattered showers, but thunderstorms going to be tough to find, and certainly no more severe storms. So it looks like a window, possibly as early as noon and as late as 4 o'clock within the severe threat going away, but the rain chance not completely going away just yet. Again, at 4 o'clock, still scattered showers, and I do think the activity is going to continue to fall apart. And this model says 8 o'clock, completely dry, but I still think we're going to be in a zone of isolated activity. There could be some isolated showers around early this evening, maybe a couple of weak storms. Not worried about any more severe storms. So I'm going to keep the chance in through the evening hours, but I do think by midnight, look at the clouds breaking up as well, the chance of rain going away. But let's really focus in on the severe threat. Possibly as early as noon and as late as 4 o'clock, but if I had to pick a most likely time, we're talking about 1, 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon. Heavy rain and lightning looking likely in the region. And the biggest thing I'm concerned about is some really strong wind. You know, as it stands right now, we're talking about wind gusts around 40 miles per hour being common, but could there be a spot or two that see wind gusts as high as 70 miles per hour? Not widespread, but a couple spots could see wind gusts that strong. I'm not going to rule that out. Now, though I think the strong winds are going to be most common, there could be some hail in these storms as well. You know, more likely going to be a pea-sized, dime-sized hail, but I'm leaving the chance for some quarter-sized hail. I just don't think there's going to be as much hail as the strong winds when these storms roll through 1, 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon. Now, could there be a lone EF0 or EF1 tornado that pops up? The chance is very low, but it's not zero. There could be a quick spin-up tornado. Not going to rule it out, but I do want to stress that the chance is very low. Also, the chance is very low for flooding, because it looks like we're just talking about isolated activity this morning and isolated activity in the late afternoon, early evening. It's mainly this one round of storms that's going to be working over us. So most of us, quarter inch, half an inch of rain. But because of the activity beforehand and after, could a few spots pick up 2 inches of rain? Yes. And that wouldn't be an issue unless that 2 inches of rain occurs in a low-lying or poorly drained location, and then we could see a few flooded roads.